guys, I'm right here at Wayback Burger, and I'm gonna try out their 9-patty burger. And there's two things I want to tell you guys. Is that actually, yeah, I've done this before and I've been successful, but that was over like 10 years ago. And over 10 years ago, they had a competition about who could finish it the fastest. And there was this woman who did that in like less than like 30 seconds and all. In a few weeks, I went to Las Vegas, and there's the Heart Attack Grill. So I want to just try, like an epic burger. I don't think I'll do the octuple bypass burger that they have there. Very funny name. But I definitely will just order something there that's kind of like, a bit of a challenge for me. So I was doing my research about the 9-patty burger, and there's actually over 5,000 calories in it. And the other thing I want to tell you, since I've had this burger before, that the best way to have this burger is just to divide it by 3. So, you just take 3 patties, take another 3 patties, take another 3 patties, and you eat it like 3 separate, like triple cheeseburger sandwiches. And then the other thing that I will say is that ketchup is good. Your secret weapon is water, because, water's going to help you get through it. And then the other thing, too, is that, I'm just eating what I can, really, because if you really can't finish it and it's too much food, don't do it, because, it's not worth killing yourself. Yeah, it's around like $27. So if you get yourself a drink, it's like 30 bucks. So it's well worth it. And it's actually weird because at the Heart Attack Grill, I've seen the price for like the octuple bypass burger, and it's like it's around $35 really. So, definitely burgers is really just a, not that expensive a meal really. So here it is, the 9-patty burger. So you see how dinky that tomato and lettuce is, and you look at all these really, really big patties. Yeah, one issue is that I wish they put like a stick in this, because obviously, sometimes these burgers tilt over, and that's not good when you're serving a burger and then it tips over. The other thing too is that this took roughly around like, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, which is really good for restaurants, So they definitely know how to kind of like cook this up really, really quick. Oh, this tastes good. This is almost like eating like a cheeseburger meatloaf. Nice and cheesy, nice and savory. Yeah, really good temperature. Really good temperature. So the other important thing is that you have to think about how you eat this. So what I'm doing is that I cut the burger in half, and then I'm having this part. So it's almost like every single time I eat into this burger, I'm roughly aiming for like 1/3 of it. And that's good, because if you just pick up the burger and you just eat it like Nikata avocado does, like really like crunch that bun like this, and shove it in your mouth, you're gonna have a hard time really. Another thing that people do that screws themselves up is that they don't take their time. Like, I would be here for like an hour just working on this. Pacing myself. There is no time limit with this, because the problem is you see a lot of food competitions where people just shove down all that food. Not a good strategy. So I'm like halfway done really. So, feel a little tired. Definitely my body's just craving more water and all that stuff. Whew, I feel a little queasy too, so, but I can definitely finish this. Do I think I can finish it? Probably. I'll probably be able to do like maybe another quarter or something like that really, but it is going good. I'm kind of in the home stretch with this. So I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this, but I have like roughly 2 patties left if I want to put it all together. Yeah, no, actually like 3 patties left. So I ate like probably like, like roughly just 2/3 of this. And I'm very, very proud of my effort. Yeah, so I feel very like bloated and like a little short of breath. But, I do want to say that I'm a little like just tired. Like, I'm getting a bit of the itis right now. So guys, this is roughly what I have left, and I have to put in the towel. So what I have to say is that if there's like 3 half patties left, and I have this. So one could just say that it's possibly like, like maybe one half patties all together really. So I can roughly call my number like around 7. But I'm definitely very proud of myself, And if I was to divide 7 by, 5,000, I'm not really good at math, but I would say, roughly, I would say that, definitely I ate a lot of calories, like maybe over 3,000 calories with this, or maybe 3,500 calories. So, definitely when I go to work tonight, I gotta just work really hard and really just, I'm grinding and working this off. So I do want to say a couple of things and then the other thing too is that how am I feeling? I'm feeling a little tired, bloated, short of breath, really, but not heart attack condition. It's just the food wall, body saying, okay, you know what, you got to just finish this water, get your ass up there, ask for another thing of water, and probably don't have anything tonight. Maybe at work I'll have a salad or something like that. Yeah, so it's always weird when it comes to eating large amounts of food, because sometimes what happens is that when I first start, I'm like, yeah, I'm eager, I'm excited, I have an infinite appetite. Then you eat it and you're fine, you eat it, you're fine, you eat it, you're fine, and eventually you feel a little queasy, you keep on going, and then you feel a little bit more queasy, you keep on going, and then it gets to a point where you just feel like really worn and bloated and just tired and a little depressed, really. So it's a cycle of emotions, and then maybe a couple months later, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna just try this shit again, really, So it's just, it is a cycle of emotions, really. And I would also say that too when you just do these things. If you are really happy when you eat it and you're a little depressed when you're not eating it, then it's probably just a sign to tell you guys, maybe you shouldn't be doing this. Maybe it's an upper and a downer type of thing, But I'm happy that I finished what I could of this. I was also just happy to share with you guys the psychology, what it's like going through this, And I'm also happy too because, I'm a 37-year-old adult. I'm allowed to order whatever the hell I want to order, So it kind of makes me feel good because I know, like, when I was a kid, like, what would happen if they offered this for free if you finished it? My parents would just, would slap me across the face, like, oh, no, you don't. You're not going to eat that. You're not going to embarrass me. And other things like that, really. But I like that I'm an adult and I can order whatever I want, really, And maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm telling you guys, one of my psychologies is that, and we all do this with our kids, that sometimes we're really too strict or we put them down when they want to try something like this. And maybe they can or they can't, really, but you got to talk to them and be like, it's just, even if you can do it, it's still, unhealthy. And then I don't want you all over social media or people to take pictures or people to think that I'm just a parent that just doesn't teach you self-discipline and just not going after the biggest thing, really, because in the end of the day, this is not a healthy thing. This can kill you if you have too much of these, So that's why, many parents don't want their kids eating like this. But when you do have those parents that are going to be like, I'm going to smack you, or they slap you for even, asking for it, that's just not teaching a kid to be better. It's just teaching a kid, what, I'm the parent. I can hit you if you say something stupid, and that's not was the right thing, So I know it's a little harsh, but I grew up with that type of thinking, and that doesn't help a person learn self-control. That teaches them, what, I'm gonna bully you into self-control, and then you become resentful. But I'm happy that I can order this. I've really enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. I don't know other food things that are around here. I wish I had room for a milkshake, but I'm not going to do that. But it was a fun dish. It's memorable. I probably will do this maybe a once a year type of thing, or every 6 months. But I'm happy I have my water with me. It helps really filter all this, grease the goodness down. All right, that's all I gotta say. So, Wayback, it's 9 patty burger. It's well worth it. I'm happy to tell you guys the psychology and everything around just eating something like this. And stay safe, eat right, eat healthy. And if you want to do these food things, it's definitely food for thought.